Let's talk about Ruzuku. So basically in today's conversation, I want to do a Ruzuku online course platform review. So if you are a course creator and you're interested in developing your online presence, you want to watch this show. So here's a presentation I want you to really pay attention to. So when we think about Ruzuku, what are we thinking about? We're talking about an online learning platform, or LMS. So this is a platform where you actually host your courses, your videos, your tutorials, and so on and so forth. Okay. Now, on Ruzuku, you can build your popular online course platform, host online live videos, and provide documentation and other materials through their global content delivery network. So they have a CDN, and you can use that. You can use that CDN to actually power up your course generation process. And so Ruzuku is essentially let's say, think of it as an all-in-one site builder, course builder, and tool to help you monetize online courses and make an online course business out of your own knowledge. Okay. So if you have acumen, if you have expertise in a specific field, Ruzuku is a great opportunity to actually monetize that acumen. You can also host live courses, create on-demand courses with drip content, and even create open access, self-directed courses too. So the possibilities are there, the flexibility is there also. And you can also host and display various file formats, including PDF, PowerPoints, and Word documents, making it very easy to create your course materials in whatever format you feel comfortable with. It's all about flexibility. If you're a course creator, it's all about flexibility. Additionally, your students can submit images, PDFs, and even videos in their responses, which is really great when you think about engagement and participation. So this is really great. And Ruzuku also has features that can help you track your students' progress and courses. So I'll talk about the features later on, but I just want to give you an overview. So in terms of features, you have live courses, you have course health tracking. So you're able to track key analytics like comments, completion, and student activity. So this is really good if you want to see the engagement level here. You have on-demand and open access courses. You can create, for instance, drip courses or self-directed courses, and you have great support. So you can get help and support via phone, email, or Skype. Fantastic. Boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. Let's talk about the need cases. So when we have a discussion about Ruzuku, what are the need cases here? And so you should use Ruzuku if you've never hosted an online course. Let's say you've never done anything before and you have never dealt with live video or taught online. So if you're a newbie, Ruzuku is one of the best platforms for you to start on. So think of Ruzuku as a beginner's platform that lets you get your feet wet and understand what it takes to make an attractive, engaging, and own website. And Ruzuku is not an accredited learning platform, meaning you're not going to see everyone in the education community represent or recommend it. Okay. Ruzuku is a tool that you have to put to use because while it doesn't compete with a lot of larger and other online course platforms, it does help you learn the ropes like other popular online course platforms. What I'm trying to say here is that if you are a newbie, if you're listening to me right now, you're a course creator, you do not want to go to Udemy or Skillshare right away. You want to start with a platform such as Ruzuku, actually, and learn the ropes of the business, really learn how to articulate your content, how to monetize your content, how to engage with your community, how to engage with your students before you actually try try bigger enchiladas, okay, so to speak. And this is really good. And what we love about Ruzuku also is that it has an understandable pricing module, so you are able to know exactly how much you're paying, and you can really analyze your ROI over time. So this is kind of cool. And Ruzuku also hosts everything on their sites, so you don't have to manage annual domain registrations. Even if you upgrade to the university plan, they handle the site registration for you. This is really great. And the one major benefit to staying with Ruzuku is that they do not charge a transaction fee, so you get to keep all the money that your unlimited students pour into their education. Ruzuku is already making its money off of your monthly subscription. Okay, so when we talk, so this is kind of important in terms of understanding what you can do in terms of need cases. So you are able to create courses. You are able to also manage your courses. So course management is important. course payment is also great. So you're able to receive, actually, there are three principal methods of methods of you charging your online students. You have single payments, payment plan, and you have subscription. So this is kind of cool. You have webinars and teleconferences. So this is another avenue for revenue for you. You have also the discussion forums where you can engage with your students. So this is another neat case here. And you also have great customer support. So you're able to actually reach out to Ruzuku if you need help. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Ruzuku. Is this the best online course platform for you? I want to dig a little deeper here, and I want to go into the features. So if you were to think of Ruzuku as your preferred online course platform, what are the features that you might actually benefit from? First of all, you have online course creation. So to create a course, all you have to do is find the course creation process or option and begin filling in the fields. Okay, this is kind of cool. And Ruzuku is so simple that it's almost one-dimensional, and some options you were hoping for might not be present. You can actually create course lessons, then activities within the lesson, view a video, fill out a quiz, etc., and then determine how your student is actually going to continue from that point on. While you have options to stylize your course, it is limited, so do not expect anything insane here. Okay, so for course creation, decent, not extraordinary, but decent. What about course management? Well, managing your course is as simple as creating it. Simply enter the interface and dissect your course module by module to find out what you need. Everything is displayed in an easy to access manner. So if you have additional material, helpful links, or more documents to add to a course, you can do it easily. And course management is a strong feature of Ruzuku for sure. If Ruzuku expands its service to allow more features and integrations, the current interface will become a bit cluttered, okay? And this is really kind of cool. So we love the UI and the UX here. What about streaming content? This is another area where you can actually thrive using Ruzuku. Although Ruzuku doesn't have capabilities as advanced as, let's say, Skillshare or Udemy, they're still working on it. So Ruzuku is great for small online classes. This is where you actually can shine with the live video streaming. But if you have a larger community, it becomes a little complicated. Okay, so really small online classes, the maximum is 100. Once you pass 100, things become a little complicated. Okay, and also, if you want to, let's say you want to boost engagement through Ruzuku, think about the forums. So Ruzuku forums are basic, just like the site is. However, forums don't need to be complicated. In many ways, their minimalist approach to the forums, intentional or not, serves as a clean place to learn about using Ruzuku or to talk to your students, in your course forums. Okay, so this is kind of cool in terms of having a clean interface. This is fantastic. See, when you think about Ruzuku, as I said before, this is great for beginners. So they're not really trying to complicate things from the UX to the way the courses are delivered. Everything is they try to really simplify everything as much as possible. Let's talk about the pros and cons here. So when we think about Ruzuku, what are the pros and cons? Let's first start with the pros. You have a platform that's simple to learn. You can learn to fully navigate and manipulate the tools at your disposal on Ruzuku in a short amount of time. So there's no learning curve here. So after 2 weeks, you'll be a pro at using it, even if you only spend 30 minutes per day learning the ropes. That means a shorter time from now to when your first course goes live. You have 0 transaction fees. So at every level, you get to keep 100% of your money. This is what I said before. It's paid directly to you from your students. So there are no middlemen or minor percentages being taken off the top. You are able to review student progress. So you can watch as your students progress through the various courses. And if they get stuck, lend a helping hand. This helps you to encourage students to continue using your sites and your course. You have alert options. So you have email notifications that alert you when students message you, and discussion questions and prompts that alert students of when they are proceeding through a course without completing all of the necessary material. You have MailChimp integration. So MailChimp is one of the biggest email marketing companies out there. And Ruzuku integrates and partners with them to make everything into one place. So with the Ruzuku, you have multiple avenues of payments. You can accept money through PayPal, Stripe, or your own direct form. It's all in your hands, okay? So think about Ruzuku as good support options, easy to use interface, full featured. So Ruzuku allows you to duplicate your courses. Quite a handy feature when it comes to split tests. You can charge students based on the single payment system, payment plans, or a subscription framework. Ruzuku has a flexible course content delivery system. You can grant access to all the lessons at once, or alternatively, provide them as drips over an extended period of time. The email support team is very responsive. It's possible to market and sell your online courses through affiliates. Ruzuku supports both single and multi-student analytics. This is kind of cool. So you have a lot of ways to actually, benefit from Ruzuku. So what about the cons here? You have webinar limits. If you can get 100 people into your webinar, you are doing something right. But at those price points, no Ruzuku plan is going to give you the bandwidth you need to host them all in one webinar at the same time. There's no way to increase the limit either. You have fewer marketing options. So compared to other LMS systems out there, Ruzuku is limited in the way you get to market your class. You can use your own forms of marketing, but usually big companies in the online education space end up giving you some level of assistance with marketing. And so Ruzuku is more expensive than other options in our view here. And also other cons, Ruzuku supports only 2 payment processors. You're talking about PayPal and Stripe. Your customization options are also very limited when it comes to Ruzuku. And teleconferences and webinars can only host, as I said before, up to 100 students. And email is the only reliable customer support channel available on Ruzuku. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Ruzuku. Is this online learning platform the best for you as a course creator? I want to talk to you about pricing now. And I want you to look on the screen here, boss, for me. Just look on the screen. So you have the free, the core, and the pro. And based on our experience, you can actually you can start with the free to actually. Let's say, sorry about this. Let's say you are trying to you're trying to really test the waters, right? And the thing here is that you want to see whether or not Ruzuku is great for your course or great for your business. So you can start with the free version and see exactly what's happening here. And then after 2 weeks or after a month, if you like what you see, then it's just a lot better to upgrade to the core. So the core actually allows you to create, sell, and teach unlimited online courses. And this is what we actually recommend for more people, more course creators. And then if you're ready to actually bring your game to the next level, then you can go to the pro. So here with the pro, you can create custom domains and branding. So this is kind of cool. Even though, again, from a branding perspective, even at the pro level, the branding capabilities are kind of limited in our view. So the thing here is that when you think about with the Ruzuku, think about what kind of strategies you have for the long run. It's not about the short run; it's about the long run. And so it's one of those things where you have to ask yourself, am I in it for the long run, or am I in it, let's just say, for the short run, 6 months, 1 year? Because if you are going to be in this game for the long run and you think Ruzuku is the best platform for you, it's just a lot better to go with the core. Start off with the core right away, and then upgrade as your budget allows to the pro plan. Okay. And the thing here is that at the end of the day, when you talk about the core plan, you have comprehensive support, basic commerce with coupons. You can accept payments with PayPal or Stripe, and students will pay you directly. And you have 0% transaction fees. You have unlimited video streaming, audio, and data hosting. You have unlimited students, unlimited courses. And you have a single instructor, daily backups of your course data, and you have a global CDN, so a global content delivery network. So this is for the core, and for the pro, you actually have all the things you have in the core, but you also have You have polls and quizzes, unlimited webinars. This is kind of cool. We love the fact that you are able to have basic commerce with coupons. We love that a lot. You have unlimited webinars, even though with the webinars you have to contact Ruzuku's team to just make sure that you have the right bandwidth, because otherwise you'll be really surprised that they will actually limit your capabilities here. Let me talk to you about the extras here. So basically, what makes Ruzuku stand out from the competition really? Now, not as much as we would like. Ruzuku is a site-hosted LMS that charges around the same, if not more, than some other great LMS options here. And so one thing we love about Ruzuku though is that they do not actually take anything from your sales. When you sell courses, they do not take anything, okay? And so this is kind of cool. And the thing here is that you can make unlimited courses, have unlimited students, and host unlimited webinars, okay? And so this is kind of cool. And one thing I want to say also is that Ruzuku has a very, their analytics are not that in-depth, but they're there. And if you are a beginner or you just want to have a clear idea about how your courses are doing, you can use their analytics to start with and see what's really happening here. And so this is really good, but don't expect anything crazy though. Don't expect anything in depth or whatever. No. But you have something that gives you a basic idea, if you will. Let's say a bird's eye view of your course analytics. And in terms of customer support, Ruzuku's customer service is, in our view, a bit above the average for most LMS systems out there. And so just make sure that you're not going to have anybody on the phone, that's for sure, but you are going to have a constellation of other platforms, other ways you can reach out to customer service, including email, including social media, including in-app live chat, including also the FAQs. So FAQs is also important. Just make sure that you are able to read through the FAQs before reaching out to the Ruzuku's team. Long story short, the things you have to think is that if you go with Ruzuku, you are going to be quote unquote on your own for a while, because they have actually built a system. They have built a platform that is easy to use, easy enough to use, so that even if you're a complete newbie, you should be able to actually you can get started on your own, not a problem at all. And so one thing I also want to say is that just remember that Ruzuku is scalable up to a certain point. So if you start with a pro and if you start with a core and you see your activity actually expanding, you're having more students and you need more, let's say, more branding capability to establish yourself online as an authority in your field, then maybe it might make sense at that point to upgrade to the pro pricing plan, because this is where you can actually start enjoying more functionalities, more benefits. Let me give you the verdict here. So what is the verdict? So basically, is Ruzuku worth it? Our answer is yes. Ruzuku as an LMS is really worth it, especially if you are a beginner. If you're listening to me right now, you're a course creator, you're just starting your career, you just want to have your feet wet, you're just trying to really see what's happening here. Ruzuku is a great place to start, and it's actually a newer LMS system. And so they are making, by the way, the developers around Ruzuku are making fantastic innovations that quickly catch up to their competitors, okay? It's not the best LMS out there right now. This is really important. But if you're interested, again, you want to learn, you want to get your feet wet in an industry, in a course creation industry, this could be one of our recommended options, okay? And the cool thing is, when you think about course management, pricing, and everything in between, it's definitely a solid place to start. And so this is kind of cool. Now, if you're not sure which one to go with yet, it's you can actually you can check out all our reviews about LMS systems out there, from Teachable to Skillshare and every LMS in between. And this is important. So if Ruzuku is not for you, there is plenty more to choose from. So one thing I want to say is that, just to kind of simplify everything for you, think about Ruzuku as a simple online course creator. In other words, you are able to set up and configure different types of course content, including images, videos, quizzes, lists, etc., without coding anything at all. You have a flexible subscription system. So you could choose to have your subscription bill coming in every month or an annual basis or on an annual basis. So you can pay annually or monthly. You have a flexible course pricing framework. You have the freedom to set different price points for the same course, because Ruzuku also allows you to pick a convenient payment schedule for your students. And you have learning features for students. So you also have course analytics. You also have student engagement features. So again, if you are actually a newbie, and I'm not even talking about the free trial. There's a free trial also. You have a 14-day to 28-day free trial. So this is kind of cool. So if you're a newbie out there, you just listen to me, you are interested in getting your feet wet when it comes to online course creation, Ruzuku could be the elements that you need right now in your career. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was talking to you about Ruzuku. And so let me do a quick recap here. I give you the presentation, the need cases, the features, the pros and cons, the pricing, the extras, and the verdict. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.